A lot of people saying with deportations, why can't we just do what America's done? America's done it. Yeah, they have, because they've got a president, and a president can make an executive order, and he isn't faced with much challenge to that. We, on the other hand, whoever's the Prime Minister, whatever decision he wants to come to on any topic, has to get it through Parliament. He has to put it to a vote. Now, he can whip his own MPs, but he can't necessarily whip the rest of the House. And then even if it passes, it has to go through the House of Lords, and it's ping-ponged back to Parliament. Let's say it passes. Even after that point, the implementation of whatever law has been brought in is in the hands of the civil service, which is another obstacle. So that's just your legislation. That's just getting the actual paperwork done. In reality, I'll show you what I think Nigel Farage is trying to avoid with his comments about mass deportations. He and Rupert agree with each other on everything else. Stopping the boats, coming in illegally, you don't get to claim asylum, changing the visa system, deporting the criminals, they're singing off the same hymn sheet, a point-based system coming in, tidying it all up, and that'll work. But with the mass deportations, I think this is what Nigel Farage is afraid of. In the summer last year, the social services tried to remove a child from a house in Leeds to send it to a place of safety. They weren't going to deport it. They wanted to get the child to safety after reports had come in. This was an ethnic community. This is what happened after. So, as you can see, it didn't go very well, and it went on through the night. Now, people are living through that who aren't in part of the riot. The people kettled them. They just made a cordon around the outside area, which is what they decided to do in 2011 after the Oldham riots. They decided they weren't going to go charging in and defuse things. They were going to let you blow yourselves out till you got tired and hungry and wanted to pee. That's when people stopped rioting. They've made a mind up to do that. We're now 22,000 police, less than what we were in 2011, thanks to Theresa May. And what we have got is pretty woke because of the College of Policing. So I think if I was a politician, the last thing I would want on my CV is to be the one that basically issued some sort of legislation that caused that lot across the country. So mass deportation, imagine 1 million people has been discussed. Imagine trying to implement it. Think about what you're saying. It's not going soft, it's recognising reality. Now, if you can stop the illegals crossing the channel, you can get a better system coming in and alter the visa system, stop benefits going abroad, deport your criminals. Nigel and Rupert are in agreement on that. Then you're ready to rock. I'll put it this way. Imagine a bath full of boiling water, and it's spilling over, so you've got to get it to stop. Rupert's way is to put your hand in and take the plug out, in which case you get scolded. Nigel's way is to turn the tap off and wait for it to cool down, and then empty the bath. And I think that's a safer way. If you're running a country, it's not about satisfying me and you on the right who want, get everybody sent back and all that. It's about keeping everybody as safe as possible. You have to be rational in your thinking. And I don't see it as being weak or soft. I see it as the only real alternative, which is to get into power first, which is why I'm disappointed with the rift and, Rupert going to Tory boy, really, Tory boy above anybody, to moan about how you don't like the way your boss does it and you think you can do it better after 6 months. If you were working for me in my business, I'd boot you down the bloody road, lad. You know, there's such good people. The first time we've got all these really good people together and we've got this rift because of ego. I'm sorry, dress it up how you want. This is ego. This is male ego. So sort your bloody selves out, lot of you. You as well, that Zia, going to police. What were you thinking of? This is just, you know, I'm here because I'm bothered about people. I'm not bothered about you lot in politics and your bruised egos and your rise and fall. Look at Boris Johnson, how he betrayed us. Cameron, he betrayed us. They've all betrayed us. I'm used to it. But this is the first time that people get anywhere near what they want. And wild claims in Parliament, offering things you cannot give without great danger, I'm talking risk assessment here, is not the way to go, is it? The way to go is to get a sensible route forward. You can't offer utopia. We're not going back to 1965. It can't happen. Face reality. This is damage limitation. That's all that's on offer. Damage limitation. Create more manufacturing. Stop being a god to net zero. Get it sorted out. Stop the taxes. Better wages. Less tax. There's all this other stuff to sort out that can be done. And it shouldn't be lost because of male ego. Certainly not.